Look at him go. 3 fish, sponsored by Nitro, Pro Shorts, Angler Sport, Shoreline Fiberglass, 713. Puts them in second place at the moment. Ron Peeve and Pat Beaton. They'll put 1 fish in the bag. It's going to weigh 277. Give them a total weight of 1648. Put them in 4th place at the moment. Kelly Nunn and Jamie Duncan. They're going to put 5 fish in. That was nice sack. 1092, 1092. That puts you in second place at the moment. John Cruisen and Tony Powers, they're sponsored by Sports Boats USA, Cutting Edge Plasma Works. They were 16th yesterday. They're going to put in 745 today. Put them into 4th place. Campbell and Shane Burr. They were in 52nd place yesterday with 933. How many putting in the sack today? Putting in 5 fish. Total weight. Here's your slip right here, 989. Puts you in 6th place with 1922. Rings a bell for old John Williams, 1922.
Oh, you're good.
All right, Mark Moody and Kyle Kistler. They're going to weigh 1 for big. 373 on the big. These guys are sponsored by Albert's Marine, Brewers Prop Service, Denali Rods, Woo Tungsten, Albert's Marine, and then Kenar. Where'd they go? There he is. 1202. Puts them in 7th place with 1770. We're paying 25 places today. Got a purse of over $38,000. Pretty good for $160 or $200 entry this year. Todd Miller and Cameron Miller. They're sponsored by Epic Insurance. They were in 28th place yesterday with 11 pounds. Putting 5 fish in the bag, 1118 today. Moves them into 3rd with 2289. Michael Duggar, Jeff Lane, where you want to be. 286 on the big side. Put 3 more with it. Yesterday they had 357. Today 772. Boom. Puts you in 33rd place. I think bad out of 200 votes. All right, I want you to look now who's stepping up to the plate. I'm telling you, Ricky Clement, Phil McKinney. Put 3 heads for 606. Total weight of 1370 for the 2 days. Sponsored by Garcia, Chompers, Berkeley, Frank Crafts. Good job, brother. Somebody's going to win a boat. Kevin Dewar, Dustin Young. Just 1 head. 335 on the big, 335. Total weight today. 1132 gives them a 2-day total of 1673. Puts them in 9th place. Tim Hitnock, Travis Williams is going to weigh in next. They were in 24th place yesterday with 1293. Put 4 fish in it today. 9-12 today. 22.05 two-day total. 5th place. Tom Darnell and Brad Dooley's going to weigh in next. Within 4 fish, total weight, 637 total weight. Riley Hill, they're going to weigh one for big. It's official. That's a Joe Bass big. 505, 505. That's second day big bass at the moment. Look what's going with it, you bet. Nice fish. You guys had a day, didn't you? Did you work hard? Had 967 yesterday. Putting 5 today at 14.96, gives them 24.63, puts them in 3rd place at the moment. Casey Kidder and Chris Savoy, they're sponsored by Z-Man Fishing, the Trophy Bass Company. Get them. 3 fish today, 1 for big. 312 on the big, 312. 2 more with it. 737 total weight. Today, 1471 2-day, puts you 19th. Yeah. A.G. Winslow, Patrick Dickerson. We put 3 fish in the bag today. We're going to have a total weight of 642, 1089 overall. Kenneth White and Ken White's weighing next. They're bringing 3 fish to the scales. 653 today, 1178 overall. Yeah, your hands are dirty now. You can come get your slip right here. All right, Rick Fishback and Blake Felix are weighing in next. Excuse me, they're sponsored by Chompers, Crankrabs, Lubes, Minnesota, Nitro, Pro Choice Marine. They've got 5 fish, 1 for big, 561. 561's a big head. That's the new leader at the moment. That's it. Gonna put 4 more with it. Keep a close eye on this. It's like a good sack. Certainly is. 16.13, 1613 gives them 31.30. First place so far. First place so far. Ronald Decker Jr. and Sophia Spencer Asbell's weighing in next. 2 fish. Total weight. 531, Sophia, 531. Kevin Mabey and Josh Ray. They're sponsored by Bass Cat Boats. Kevin Mabey Insurance. Kevin Mabey Insurance is the division sponsor of the Antique Division down on Table Rock Lake. How many you got today? Got 4 today. 807. Total weight of 21.31 puts them into 8th place. Bennett and Del Reach were in 17th place yesterday. They're sponsored by Alvarez Marine, Mercury, Nitro, Bass Pro, and Trophy Bass Company. How many you got? Got 3 fish. Wow. But that is a pretty hat you got on. 688 today gives him 2207 with a total weight of 2207, puts you in 7th place overall.
Good job.
Roger Fitzpatrick and Chase Fitzpatrick. These guys are sponsored by Craig Crafts, Skyla, Lawrence, Omega Tackle, P-Line, Skeeter, Sports Boat, St. Croix, and TH Marine. 5 fish, 1 for big. 361 on the big. Guys go through it once up today. 5 bites and you're done. Very good. Here we go. Nice sack today, 1525. 1525 gives you 2644, 3rd place overall. Blake Buford and Tim Collins went in 2 fish. 526 today. Jake Beam and Justin McClellan, they're sponsored by Berkeley Triune, Bowler Sunglasses, Bullet Weights, Gamakatsu, Power Band, and Spider Wire. 5 fish, 1033, overall 2238, 8th place. Sam Smith and Steve Lackey put 3 fish in the box. 594, 1541 overall, 21st place. Troy Bestgrove and Eddie Brown going to step up to the plate. That ain't right. That ain't both. That ain't both. 70, 170.
No, that was. I don't know why they have to. Nothing. Better take it.
Jay Kolnick. Yeah. And Robert Hessler, sponsored by Caney Machine and Welding, Diamond Residential Mortgage, and J&J Marine, 433. Overall, 1455, 24th place. Ricky York stepping up from Ed Gilbert. 5 fish, 1 for big. Boy, that's a nice one. 558 on the big, 558. I'd say we're right around 2nd big right now. $13.65 gives them $15.92 overall, good enough for 20th place at the moment. Clay Messmer and Chris Klinke, sponsored by Action Hydraulic, AEM Construction, Calibrated Power, Pattern Tackle, Action Hydraulic, one fish, $2.95, $13.29 overall. Levi Snow and Benjamin Hodgson, three fish. 683. Gives them a two-day total of 1755, 17th place at the moment. All right, now Rich Campbell's going to weigh in next. Him and Travis Stevens. They're sponsored by Daiwa Knee Factor Lures. Got 5 Rich. Sweet. Going to weigh 1 for big. 371 on the big side. That's it, you need one time of the day or just about 6. What'd you catch them on? They're bacon and cheese. 1349 today, 2164 overall. Puts them in 11th place. David Monkey and Sean Monkey's going to weigh in next. They've got 5 fish. 1159 today, 1607 overall, 22nd place. 25. Cody Campbell and Quentin Cars went in next. 548 today with what they had yesterday gives them a total of 1623, 21st place overall. One at the moment. Eric Crafton, Dominic Crafton is going to weigh in next. They're 1 fish. 209 total weight. 1325. Somebody today is going to take on that beautiful Skeeter boat. Going to do a drawing right after the weigh-in concludes. You got fish in it? Michael Fry and Michael Landwehr, 2 fish. 444 for their 2 fish, 1140. Steve Weber and Sam Phillips, they're sponsored by Ozark Tackle. They've got 12 fish today. They are currently in 33rd place with 1345. Currently, but with 663, jumped to 14 with 20.08 pounds. See, that worked out. Yeah. Jody Dunnigan and John Matusik weighing in next. 136, total weight 1109. Chad Allison and Chef Moss, they're sponsored by J. Hatfield Chevrolet, Lou's Nitro, and Pro's Choice Marine. 5 fish, 1 for big. That was Marina as well. I can't help that. 387, 387.
Really? Holy cow, no wonder why. Oh my goodness. No, no, I'm not. I'm taking that.
1330, better rate. 2077 overall puts you at 13th place.
Yeah.
Kyle up the road and Anthony Alcar. They said, get this show on the road. We got to get back to the football. Sponsored by Bass Pro, Garland Associates, Lou's Realtree, and SKB Cases. 674 today.
Just get out from Bucksaw? Yeah. Holy crap. We have
1244 overall.
Yeah. It's always good. Just all day in the second half.
Matt Garrett, Caleb Brook. They're sponsored by Missouri Welding Institute. Been away in a Massey today.
Did pretty well.
Had 10-12 yesterday.
See, nobody really. They zoomed right by there. I mean,
208 today. Total weight of 1220. Puts you in 44th place, but first in the boat draw. Yes. That's why you're here.
yeah, that's cool though.
Sean Crabtree and Teresa Patterson. They've got 3 fish today. They had 3 fish today. One for big. 324 on the big side.
Obviously. Trying to figure out what's going on right now.
2 more with it.
Yeah.
710 today. Charlie and Chris Thomas are sponsored by Holiday Hideaway Resort on Table Rock Lake.
He has some of those ideas that
4 heads today.
Steve.
Wow, strong 4 heads, isn't it?
Yeah.
1124 2-day total.
But no, he told me about that.
1521.
Looking it up. And,
Robert Diamond Paul Hughes, sponsored by Mercury Phoenix and Hughes Tile.
probably not.
488. 488, 1355 overall.
Yeah.
Clint Hart and Casey Collett's going to weigh in next.
Yeah, he gets a lot
Going to
of
weigh in big, 267 on the big. Got a total of 4 fish today.
showing that he uses Big Ten.
864.
It is, it's some funny stories.
Total weight.
And then people want to.
Wayne Garrison and Billy Greenwell. They're sponsored by Billy Greenwell Stables. Got a 5-fish
There's a
limit.
method where, like, if you feel yourself get stuck, you can just lower it and just kind of twitch it and pop out. And
1121 today.
I can only imagine.
1949 overall. Puts him in 16th place. Stephen Smith and Garen Hutt are going to weigh in 4 fish.
I've always found it funny that
906 today. 1525 total weight.
they'll chase that fish.
Johnny Reynolds and Mark Reynolds weighing in next.
Kind of
4 fish. Total weight today of 864. Overall, they've got 2022. Puts them in 15th place. It's a far cry from 40 pounds winning it last year, wasn't it? Bob Janey and Denny Shive.
We wanted it because we've got a farm here in Northwest Clinton that we wanted to be able to.
Where's he at? Okay, CL by give up. 1466, total weight.
The interesting thing is because kick-ass footage.
Mark Dunbar and Johnny Bell. They're sponsored by Mercury Outboards, Nitro, and Pro's Choice Marine.
It's definitely cool. I mean, my goal is that
How many you got, Johnny?
is to be on the website the boat ramps and stuff.
They're going to weigh 1 for big today.
Working on starting to map
275, 275. The importance of weighing every fish or weighing one for big is it breaks all ties. I've seen that make $1,000 difference in the past.
Oh, that's how we
712 today. Overall, 1822 puts them in 20th place.
but it's going to
They're
be
taking 25 places today. David Hughes and Lucas Farnelli is going to weigh in next. They're sponsored by Digital Island. They've got 3 fish, one for big, and they're going to start off with a nice one. 451, 451 on that. Big.
yeah.
1023 today.
Do you do much different?
Overall 1968. Puts them in 17th place. Kenneth Peters and Chris Johnson. 5 fish today, 1 for big. 332, 332. Come over here in just a minute. We haven't seen that many limits today. What do you guys do to catch it?
No, we've been all night long.
Dude,
Where'd you go? What on?
No, we stayed here.
Ran on all day. Total weight 1257. Gives them a 2-day total of 2387. Puts them in 6th place. Jason Husky and Brian Hutz.
here comes the specs. Yeah.
Halsey.
We're out. Yeah.
Flooring Systems and Karen Brook Excavating. Total weight 396. 396 today. Overall 1440. Greg Askew and Terry Case. Sponsored by Case Works. Got 5 fish, 1 for big.
First time really that I went several times.
307 on the big. Way to go. Come on over and see that many 5 fish limits. What do you guys catch them on today? A jig? Catch some in it?
Yeah.
5 keeps? What arm? Palm arm.
Yeah.
2430 overall, 1122 today, puts them in 6th place. Good job. You pick up them up. Landon Snelson and Ricky Jones weighed in next.
Like running a million cans.
Gonna weigh a big.
Diving it in, that's a lot of fun, but
Big it is. That's official. 562. 562 on the big side.
working again. Yep.
825 today.
Quit smiling at it, roll your face. Right.
Overall 1338. Tom and Dylan Styler, they got 4 fish today. They had 1132 yesterday. They're sponsored by Championship Marine, Chompers, Mercury, and Nitro. 561 today. 1693 overall. Puts them at 27th place. Preston Harkin and George Harrington, sponsored by Harkin Duck Fishing,
It just didn't work out
Harrington
like that.
Construction, and JPH Construction.
Massive Bob to do it, so I'd like
673 today.
website and
1909 overall, 23rd place.
didn't decide to do it until and
Oh, Doug Wallace fished by himself. Oh, let him run out on him. He did.
That's what actually helped me get mine. And I was like 25 when I started.
370, 1672 overall. Tony Mayfield and Fisher Mayfield, they're sponsored by Branson Nightly Condos. 169 today, 169. Here comes John Campbell and Mr. Lucky. They call him David Rogers for short.
65-degree mark. Those hybrids.
How many you got today?
Go to the Wednesday.
3 fish. They're sponsored by Joe Bass Steam Trail. 589 for their 3 today. 2090 overall, puts them in 15th place.
I wouldn't have been too happy trying to fight that.
Jim Dopp and Harlan Husky, they're sponsored by Chompers, Used Custom Baits, Mercury, Triton, Husky Oil Company. 327 on the big today, 327. 932 today. 1818 overall. Go, Jim. All right, boys. Here come a sack of fish. You get them, Donnie? Maybe? Him and Mike Rogers fish together, sponsored by Dave's Custom Baits, Skeeter, Smithville, Marina, and Yamaha. 1 for big. Good start, 421. 421, come on over. I'm not seeing that many limits. What did you guys do to catch them today? Everybody in the story bill, get to call any? Wow, good job. Total weight today, 1477. 2541, puts them in 4th place overall. Good job. How many you got today? Got themselves 5 fish. Not seen that many of them. Tell them what you done today.
Mainly spinners and square bills, way better luck today than we did yesterday.
What are the lakes you fish?
That one down there.
10:05 today. 1316 overall. Ron Foss and Mike Smith, they're sponsored by Kevin Maybe Insurance, Mike Smith Electric. Gonna weigh one for a bid. 339. Mike Smith is part of him and Kevin Maybe are sponsoring the antique division down on Table Rock in 2021. 968 overall, 968, total weight of 1588. You fish that antique division, you gotta be at least 50 years old. One member has to be 50 years old to fish in the antique division. You can fish them by yourself, or you can fish them with another angler. But one of them's gotta be 50. Jeff Brandon, Cole Finley, they're sponsored by Bass Pro, River to Sea, and Vicious Vision. 358 on the big side, 358 on the big. 866 overall, 866 today. 1316. Mike Butcher, Glenn Harrison, they're sponsored by Abbey's Marine, Denali Logs, Lawrence, Mercury Outboards, Nitro, and Extraction Lures. One big, and it's a nice one, 532 on the big side. Three fish, get this, 3 fish, 1330. 3 fish, 1330, overall 2362, puts you in 9th place. Kenny Schwartzberg and Andrew Rogers, they got 5 fish today. Nice sack, 1084. 1084 today. Ryan Tucker and Ryan Heath, they're sponsored by Smithville Marine and Billingsley Banks. You got some fine help with you today, huh? 4 fish total weight. 858. 858 today. I bet it's Phil Zimmerman gonna weigh in next. 3 fish. 1 big, 491. 491. Phil J. Zimmerman and Phil M. Zimmerman. Total weight. 1060. 1060. West Hughes and Ron Parker gonna weigh 3 fish today. 603. 603. Total weight 1370. Kevin Johnson and Roger Waters, sponsored by Bryant Motors, Flying Fisherman, Lou's. They've got 2 fish today. 392 on the big, 392 on the big one today. Doug Long and Marty Watson, they got 5 fish today. 392 on the big, 392 on the big. They're in 68th place currently. 1280. 2494 overall, 6th place, brother. 6th place, not a bad gig. Well done. And Woodsman of America, 923, 923. Andrew Williams and Brendan Williams going to weigh in next. 429 today, 429. Jeffrey Smith and Jeffrey A. Smith weighing in next. How many you got, Jeffrey? All right.
Our place is
Total weight.
Highway.
734, 734.
About a mile. That's where our
Gives
place
him a
is.
23.56 overall. Good enough for an 11th place at the moment.
Johnny ever heard?
Mark Simmons and Terry Lawhorn going away in next. Boy, he's got a nice one. Good job. 3 fish, 1 for big. 473 on the big, 473. 2 more with it for a total weight of 940. Good job. All right, all the bags are in. Here's what I'm going to do. If you're within the sound of my voice, you got one chance to bring your fish up. Yell, holler, whistle, scream, get my attention. Because at the conclusion of that 1 minute, I will turn the scales off and I will not turn them back on. You got 1 minute.
Go through some 2020 announcements here real quick while we're tabulating the totals. Beginning in 2021, Tackle HD will become the title sponsor along with Skeeter Boats and Yamaha Outboards. Tackle HD will also headline the 2021 Tackle HD Invitational. Important to this sponsorship is that in 2021, first place will be a guaranteed $10,000. There will also be a saver receipt drawing for Tackle HD products only. Purchase Tackle HD products, save your receipt, turn them in at next year's Tackle HD Invitational, and win 10 times your receipt up to $1,000. Another sponsorship that will become effective in 2021 is the Harvest Bank Credit Card Incentive. At the 2021 Tackle HD Invitational, the overall big bass will be awarded $2,000, and if you have an Harvest Bank credit card, that will be doubled to $4,000. Also throughout the season, additional monies will be awarded for Harvest Bank credit card bonuses. Get your Joe Bass Harvest Bank credit card at any of their locations. We are accepting pre-entries for the 2021 season. $100 will hold your boat number. That can be done online. Joe Bass 2021 Team Invitational will be held October 16th through 18th here on Truman Lake at Bucksaw Resort. Guys, appreciate everybody coming out and fishing the Invitational. I know you guys are itching to get the results, get the draw boat done, and get on your way home. Be sure to be safe. Be careful. Get home safe to your loved ones.
Day 1, Jeffrey Smith and Jeffrey A. Smith took you first in the side. That won them $1,550. Bryce Reeder and Mike Edrington took second in the side, won $930. Keith Hendricks and Greg Zumwalt took third in the side, won $620, wasn't it, I believe? $620. John Bennett and Darrell Reeds took first big yesterday with a $587. They won $1,000. That was yesterday. Now today, Rick Fishback and Blake Felix took first in the side. Ron Ballou and Derek Dace took second in the side. Roger Fitzpatrick and Chase Fitzpatrick took third in the side. Landon Snelson and Ricky Jones with a 562 won big bass today of $1,000. That's your day 1 and your day 2 monies. Your day 3 monies. Overall, yeah, not day 3. Your total monies. Don't have to come up. I'm going to run through everybody. Then we'll do the boat drawing. Then I'll hand out the money over here on the table. Today, winning was Rick Fishback and Blake Felix with $31.30. Second was Ron Ballou and Dave Dace with $30.65. Roger Fitzpatrick and Chase Fitzpatrick take third with $26.40. Mike Rogers and Donnie Chris, fourth with 25.41. Kelly Nunn and Jamie Duncan was fifth with 25.37. Doug Long and Marty Watson was sixth, 24.94. Jordan Williams and Riley Hill was seventh with 24.63. Greg Eskew and Terry Case, 24.30 for eighth. Kenneth Peters and Chris Johnson was ninth with 23.87. Mike Butcher and Glenn Harrison was 10th with 23.62. Now that's your top 10 right there. While I'm going through the rest of these results, you top 10 need to talk amongst yourselves and tell me if you're going to the Bassmasters team fish-off in Florida, because we've got to decide that today. Today's the final day. I'll hand out the paperwork. If you don't accept today, I'm moving on down the line. Each one of those entries cost me $500. Didn't cost me. You guys paid. $10 out of your membership goes towards that. But it's $500 that'll be lost where another man could use it and maybe go down there and have that fun and go into that tournament. So please decide if you're going to go and let me know. Jeffrey Smith and Jeffrey A. Smith take 11th with 23.56. Bryce Reeder and Mike Edrington, 12th with 22.89. Todd Miller and Cameron Miller had 22.89 for 13th. Now, what I know about bass fishing and where the money split, Bryce Reeder and Mike Edrington weighed a fish for big bass. Todd Miller and Cameron Miller didn't. So the tie goes to Bryce and Reeder. They move up a spot in the money. That's the importance of weighing one fish every time you come through, because every fish matters, man. Every fish. Jake Beam and Justin McClellan take 14th with 22.38. John Bennett and Dale Reach, 22.07 for 15th. Tim Hinnock and Travis Williams, 22.05 for 16th. Rich Campbell and Travis Williams, 17th with 21.64. Kevin Mabey and Josh Ray, 21.31 for 18th. John Campbell and David Rogers. David Rogers is the young man who won the Skeeter demo walk around and the Saber receipt drawing. He's already up $1,500 and he thinks he's going to win that boat. Think he can go 3 for 3? We'll find out shortly. Chad Ellison and Jeff Moss took 20th with 20.07. John Creason and Tony Powers, 20.64 for 21st. Donnie Reynolds and Mark Reynolds, 20.22 for 22nd. Steve Weber and Sam Phillips, 20.08 for 23rd. David Hughes and Lucas Fornelli, 19.68 for 24th. Taking your final paying place is Wayne Garrison and Billy Greenwell with 19.49. That's the way your tournament concludes. I appreciate everybody coming, everybody supporting Joe Bass Team Trail. Now I'm going to do some heartfelt stuff. This is from Bob Capps, the guy that started the trail, along with John Williams, who is the founder, and all these guys, Rusty, Timmy, we got our other director out on the boat, Jeff, my wife, my daughter, back in the trailer, all the staff people that help us do this. We thank you for fishing Joe Bass Team Trail. You've made it a great trail. We're awfully proud of it. And guys, I appreciate all of you to help me do this for all of them, okay? Round of applause, please. Now, Tim Marie, have you got a minute? Glenn Marie, have you got a bottle? Not that bottle, the ticket bottle. Now, she left the tequila in the room. We got a child out there that's not too shy, bashful. Have somebody come up here, one of you kids out there. You want to give a boat away? Anybody? She don't wanna? Okay, let's not beat her up. Huh? Terry Lynn will do it. Terry Lynn, come out here. This is my baby girl. Yeah, yeah. Everybody's got a name in here. Everybody that fished this tournament has a name in here. Terry Lynn, my baby girl. That's my baby. Let me tell you something about my baby. She's been fighting cancer for 2 or 3 years. She's with her stem cell and whatnot. And I'm awful proud of her. But this is my baby girl, and I love her to death, okay? All right, baby. Pull out a name. Give it to Mr. Tim there. No, you just do your thing. Just pull out one. You're going to make somebody awfully happy.
Now, before we read this, Bob was pretty gracious, but this trail would not exist if it wasn't for Bob and his family. 2020 Joe Bass season, and that is
John Cates.
John Cates. Are you here?
Must be present to win.
Here he comes. Thank you for fishing Joe Bass Team Trail.